Hi guys, my name is Altesse Kyezu. I'm part of the fellowship here at Christ Central. I trust that you are well. I hope that this video finds you well. I hope that it can give you some encouragement, some inspiration. Everyone that's come before me has reminded us of the times that we're in. There's a passage of scripture that comes to me very often, randomly for no reason, but it's one that's got me through some real sticky situations, and it's Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 17. So Isaiah 41:17, I will read down to verse 20. It says, "When the poor and needy seek water, and there's none, and their tongue is parched with thirst, I, the Lord, will answer them. I, the God of Israel, will not forsake them. I will open rivers upon the bare heights and fountains in the midst of the valleys. I will make the wilderness a pool of water and the dry land springs of water. I will put in the wilderness the cedar, the acacia, the myrtle, and the olive. I will set in the desert the cypress, the plane, and the pine together, that they may see and know, may consider and understand together, that the hand of the Lord has done this. The Holy One of Israel has created it." Isaiah speaking here to the children of Israel who are in captivity. They're exiled, and their greatest problem was idolatry. They often turned away from God. They often looked to idols, to other sources, except for the one true God who brought them out from the land of Egypt. And God reminds them that their idols, the things that they put their trust in, things that they hope in, the systems that they put in place, they'll all be brought to nothing, because it's all nothing before God. And God reminds them, he says, who will you compare me to? It says that in the earlier chapters that he sits above the circle of the earth and he stretches the heavens like a curtain. This is the God that we're talking about, the creator of the universe. He that is and was and is to come. He says, I am the first and the last. It's almost like this court case that God is putting forth his case here. Who you compare me to? And it says here that when the poor and needy seek water, it says, I, the Lord, will answer them. You know, this God of the universe, this great and awesome God that sits above it all, who is far and above, but he sees the smallest detail of our needs. The God of the universe is personable to us and with us. And that's a comfort for me in any given situation, that God sees my needs, he hears my voice. And water, without going into too much, water is a necessity. What a dire situation to be in, where the basic needs that you have aren't being met. He says their tongue is parched with thirst. The poor and needy, they lack the basics. And this great God comes down. He says, I, the Lord, I, Yahweh, will come down. I will meet their needs. I will personally take care of them. That's the way I see this. That this great God will personally take care of my needs, of your needs. That's the God that we serve. He says in the earlier passage, verse 8, but you, Israel, my servant Jacob, whom I have chosen, the offspring of Abraham, my friend, whom I took from the ends of the earth. He says, you are my servant, I have chosen you. Fear not, I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. All the eyes, I've never seen so many eyes, but this is God saying, it's me, not idols. not any system that you may have put in place, that not the security of your job, your business, or maybe your family, or whatever structure that you had, in the twinkle of an eye can be taken away. We can't foresee the future. We don't know. We set things up and we think, okay, I have security in this, and those things can become idols. We can put all our strength in it and rely on it, feel safe because we have it, and forget actually our security is in the God who's given us the power to create wealth or create these things. And he's reminding them, he says, who can you compare me to? Who can you compare me to? We can set up things that in our hearts, they become equal with God. Because of the way we pursue it, the way we take care of it, preserve it, it could be taken away. Families not seeing each other. The comfort families can be taken away. People are losing their loved ones. People are losing their health. But God sees all of it. The God of the universe sees everything that's going on, and he personally feels our pain. We see it in Jesus Christ. God in the flesh, God made manifest in the flesh here on earth, who walked with us as God, and yet feeling what we as human beings go through. It's just a reminder that we serve a God who cares for us, who loves us, who will do everything that he needs to in his power, in his unlimited power. He's omnipotent, he's omnipresent, he's omniscient. That's the God that we serve. And the small details of our lives, they matter to him. So it's not our jobs, it's not our businesses, it's not our government, not to speak ill of any government. It's not our government. They're also looking to others. So if we're looking to the government to be our solution, they're not. There's only one who has the solution, and that's Yahweh. He said, I, the Lord, I, the Holy One, the first and the last, I will hear and I will answer. Nothing else. It's not the governments that will hear you. It's not the idols. It's not your savings, your inheritance, or it's me. And I could get carried away. I want to keep this short, but let's be encouraged that our God, in his awesomeness, he cares about the little things, the smallest things that matter to us. And he hears us, and he is our solution. And we need to trust in the sovereignty of our God. Stay blessed. Spend time with the family, and spend time in the Word. And just remind yourself whose you are. He says, fear not, you are mine. I have redeemed you. Have a blessed day, guys. Thank you.